Kozak has examined Tiger Conway Jr. and Manny Fernandez. And in the opposite corner, we've got Colonel Buck Robley and his partner, Tank Patton. There has been a lot of bad feeling between these two pairs, and there ought to be a lot of it expressed in this match tonight. Robley and Patton have been tag team partners in many areas of the country. The combination is a tough one because individually these fellows are good and they are tough and they are hard to handle. Tiger has been a target of both Robley and Tank Patton. And that was Manny Fernandez, who just, should I say, patted Patton on the back. He hauled off and with a barehanded slap on the back. There's a big red welt between the shoulders of Tank Patton. I know that came as a shock to the Tank because he was looking at Tiger Conway and trying to work out his next move and wondering what Tiger was doing when lightning hit him between the shoulder blades. No, it didn't kill him, but I want to tell you, a shock like that, it just can't do you any good. Patton, and you see the way Tiger Conway came into your picture that time, so you know that he came in there with a thrust for sure. Patton aiming for the corner, but he never got that far until he was thrown into it. He had intended to throw Tiger, and now it's Tiger with an arm bar on the Tank. Fernandez on the outside, keeping his eye on the match, making sure that the referee keeps his eye on the match. Pressure is underneath the elbow. Lift up on it, put the arm out straight. You catch that elbow right where it's supposed to bend the other way, and you've got a way of raising even a big man like Patton up onto his toes. And Patton has not actually done a coherent move since he was hit between the shoulders by Manny Fernandez. Colonel Buck Robley in the ring, out of the ring, trying to distract referee Nick Kozak. He didn't succeed. Patton is caught in an arm scissor. Tiger Conway clamps over onto the arm and the hand and maintains that grip. He went after the shoulder that time. There's the touch. In comes Manny Fernandez, and Manny Fernandez drops onto that arm. Oh, Manny has some novel ways of making an entrance into the ring in a tag match, and that was one of them. The twist right up the arm and into the shoulder as Fernandez touches Tiger, and Tiger does a variation of the move that Manny Fernandez used. So they've got Tank troubled. Tank touches with Robley. Robley comes in, and Tank is still holding on to Tiger. And hey, he went up there to drop kick, and Tiger just hung on to the ropes. He's on top. There's one, there's two, and Robley just barely got his way out of there. And on top is Tiger Conway Jr. again. And there comes Jr. with a lift and a slam, and he's trying to wear Robley out by going after the pin. and he is also trying to pin him, whichever comes first. Doesn't get one, he's going to have some effect with the other. So Manny Fernandez bounces in. Oh, he came across there with that sledgehammer blow. Two hands going through the air and driving into that arm. Listen to those fans. The crescendo of the noise rises as Manny Fernandez kept dropping his knees into that arm and raising Charlie Horse type bruises. 5 minutes have gone by. This is a one-fall battle. And underneath, Tank Patton, or rather, Colonel Buck Robley is trying to fight his way out or get some relief from the pressure that's being put on his left arm by Manny Fernandez. Tank Patton pacing up and down on the outside of the ring. Now Patton climbing the ropes. He started, but the fans started to scream, and he figured that the news was out, so he came down. And Manny Fernandez does a masterful job of working on that arm. Tiger Conway sharpshooting at that deltoid muscle, trying to make it impossible for Robley to raise his arm, and that twist, the turn. Well, he's got the rhythm. All he needs is the music, and the crowd is making that. And it sounds good to both Tiger and to Manny Fernandez as they work over Colonel Buck Robley. He's going to be reduced in rank to a buck private by the time they finish working on that arm. So Robley is supposed to go out. He was due to touch. He was due to go out right after he touched, but you can see him in there taking a Sunday punch at Manny Fernandez. Patton, the man who made arm casts famous and made a career out of a broken arm, now is trying to wear down Manny Fernandez. Hard driving knee, and as Tank Patton puts on that front headlock, he gets that left arm of his along the jawbone. He lifts up on it, holds it solid, holds it tight, rotates it. And the fans are trying to rattle Patton. Well, he's got the hold. Manny is starting to come out of it. He is turning the hand as he moves the arm. The touch was to Robley, but Patton hasn't left, and he blocked. And Patton could block a lot of traffic. He blocked Manny Fernandez from making it over across to the corner. Buck Robley, and he is out after revenge on Manny Fernandez. It's a front headlock. It doesn't necessarily have to be a stranglehold. The fact that Robley is using it and often uses a strangle makes him suspect. In this instance, he is denying before he's been accused. The fans are hollering that it's a chokehold. The referee has examined it and says that it wasn't. Manny Fernandez is trying to push the Colonel right into the corner as Tiger Conway is more than anxious to come in and help his partner. There's the touch. And Tank Patton puts that 300 pounds of his on Manny Fernandez and tries to push him down through the canvas, but it didn't quite work out that way. And Patton is doing his best now to roust Fernandez around, to work on that front headlock, to keep turning the head, turning the neck. And Patton blocks the way for Fernandez to get to his corner by making sure that he's turned in the wrong direction. He's got a reverse double arm lock. Now he loses that. He goes back to the front headlock, which is an efficient work hold. 10 minutes have gone by. And Manny Fernandez comes around there to catch it right square in the throat. Now Robley has been a master at driving that thumb up into the unprotected area just underneath the chin, the soft area of the throat. No matter how strong your neck becomes, you can't get all those muscles to the point where they're going to block a blow. You can block it with your nose, as the Colonel found out that time. And Manny almost made it across the ring. Robley is trying to keep him far away from Tiger Conway, who is more than anxious to be able to come in. But you've got to touch over the top rope, and you're supposed to be holding on to the top turnbuckle when you do it. Oh, that was a mean one. The toe of that red boot that Tank Patton wears just drove up into the midsection of Manny Fernandez. Now he's going to get another one from outside, and he got it. A lot of punishment to take, and Manny is being whittled down to the canvas and whittled down to the point where he is not going to be able to retaliate, and they're trying to make sure that he does. There is that knee of Tank Patton, which was driven up between those ropes and caught Manny Fernandez solidly. Patton now going in to lay it in there, and he laid it in there, but he didn't break the ring floor for sure. There's a touch, and in comes Tiger Conway, and Nick Kozak was busy pushing Robley out of the ring and didn't quite make it. Crash landing. And that's Robley, and he was hit in the head. There's the touch. In comes Tiger. And Tiger is full of vim and vigor and vitality. And Tiger is wound up and ready to crash in there, and he's doing a great job of it as his partner stays in the ring and starts after him, and now we've got all four of them slamming away at each other. A wild, wild scene, and the referee now has not been able to do anything about getting them under control. Manny Fernandez over that top rope, and he landed with a thud on the concrete floor. And no, there was no call for a disqualification because neither Robley nor Manny Fernandez belonged in the ring. Now they've got Tiger Conway and are trying to batter him into submission, the two of them, and Nick Kozak is having his trouble here as they mess him up. There's a call for the bell, and I think we're going to have the disqualification of Tank Patton and Buck Robley, and Robley is trying to keep Manny Fernandez from coming back up into the ring. But it doesn't matter that Manny Fernandez and Tiger Conway have won this match. They have Tiger cut and bleeding and hung up in the ropes here as they literally massacre him. Here is Manny Fernandez coming up into the ring and trying to drag a couple of chairs with him. He's starting out after Buck Robley and Tank Patton, and out of the ring goes Patton as he hits the floor. He was hit in the leg by the chair, and the Tank and the Colonel head up in the direction of the dressing room, but Tiger Conway Jr. has his hand raised, and he is lying flat on his back with the blood running down onto the canvas, and he is in trouble. I'll tell you, that is a bad way to win a match, a bad way to lose a match, I'll tell you. We'll be back here in a moment. Right now we pause for this word from the studio.